Have you ever played the blame game? Or have you been in a group where the blame game was played? You see, a person might fail a lot of times, but we're really not a failure until we begin to blame other people. I think this game, and we call it a game, it's not really a game, it's tragic. But it involves individuals, can be groups, and when they deflect responsibility for mistakes or failures or negative outcomes, and they assign that fault to others, then that becomes the blame game. We have to take responsibility. What happens when you play the blame game? It undermines accountability. The blame game prevents people from taking ownership of their actions. And we should. The biblical example is to take ownership of our actions, acknowledge them. That's how we found Jesus. We came and confessed and took ownership of our sins and the things we had done. And he took care of that. But we asked forgiveness of that, and we weren't blaming anybody else. The blame game undermines accountability. It's emotionally driven, actually. Blame often stems from fear, even a fear of punishment, maybe judgment or loss of status. Somebody's not going to like me. It's a defensive mechanism, but really over time, this habit cultivates resentment. It can damage relationships. It can break up marriages in a heartbeat, and it creates a toxic environment. Another, it's counterproductive. It's just, these are things I've observed about the blame game. It doesn't produce good outcomes. If people are afraid of being blamed for mistakes, they're going to stop taking risk. If you blame yourself for things all the time, then stop taking risks. That's what you'll do. That's the counterproductive part of the blame game. You won't speak up anymore, and it stifles creativity and progress. You've got to be able to let some things go and believe that God is going to help you move forward. Yeah, I made a mistake, but it's not a punishment, it's a learning experience. We gather more wisdom as we move through life. What's the alternative to this? What do I do to get it right? Well, take ownership and become curious about some things. Growth happens when we say, what role did I play in this? What's my responsibility in this? What can I learn from this? When you replace blame with responsibility and learning, it really transforms conflict into a catalyst for growth. You can even make the blame game a place of growing once you recognize it and begin to move forward out of it. Again, if you're dealing with the blame game in a relationship, a team, in your corporate workplace or church, or internally, ask God to help you make the shift towards some transparency, some understanding, some shared accountability. And it can absolutely break that cycle of the blame game. I hope you have a wonderful day. This is the closing of the week for this video. We will talk again next week. And remember, no one succeeds alone. God bless you. I look forward to talking with you next week.